Hey everybody, it's Jackie Wetzel with TechStrong Group. Today I am joined by Mike Jones, the creator of the Haunted Hacker podcast. Mike will be speaking at our upcoming Predict virtual event on January 19th and 20th. Hey Mike, how's it going today?
It's going great. How about yourself?
It's going pretty good today. We're super excited for this event next week. Tell us a little bit, before we talk about the event, tell us a little bit about the Haunted Hacker podcast and what you do.
Sure. The Haunted Hacker podcast was started a little over a year ago. We focus on bringing leaders and influencers from the cybersecurity community to the podcast to share a little bit about their journey into cyber and what the old days were like, as kind of like a legacy to leave behind for people coming into the industry.
What made you want to start a podcast?
Well, I've got a story and I've got a background, and a friend of mine that I went to high school with decided that it needed to be heard. And I'd done a lot of speaking in England and Europe and Asia, but not a whole lot in the US. So we decided to start a podcast, and it went from just 10 of us sitting around talking to a weekly podcast with hundreds of viewers every day.
And what days are your podcast on if anybody listening wants to tune in?
They're so random. They used to be every Saturday, but now I do them sometimes 3 or 4 times a week. And you can catch the new episodes on Spotify, all the major streaming platforms, and the video portion as well on YouTube channel.
Very cool. So let's talk about Predict. You're going to be speaking with the CEO of Alias, Donovan Farrow, at the event. What will viewers see in your session?
Well, Donovan and I both have pretty, I guess, similar views of 2022. Mine are a little bit more grim. And some of the information I'll be sharing comes from the intelligence community regarding ransomware and political tension affecting cybersecurity in the near future.
Do you have any predictions or ideas of trends that you're seeing in technology for 2022?
I do. Nation state attacks are going to be on the rise with the tension with Russia and Ukraine, as well as China and Taiwan, and Cuba with the US and the Havana syndrome. I think we're going to see a lot more politically driven cyber attacks by APTs, as well as collaboration with APTs and ransomware gangs.
What about the Colonial Pipeline and things of that nature? Do you think that's something we're going to also see more of this year?
Yeah, unfortunately. So last year, Charlene and I talked before the end of the year, and I predicted the water treatment facility hack and the infrastructure hack. And I think that that same prediction is going to be pretty relevant this year. We've already seen Cuba probing the infrastructure and several other places in the US. So I would look for more of the infrastructure, more along transportation and food supply attacks to happen.
Okay. Well, everybody at home watching, if you want to catch Mike and Donovan's session, you can register now for Predict on January 19th and 20th. Thanks for joining me, Mike.
Thank you.